I saw that SNEAKO Updates posted this. Steve Doit goes on a drunk rant about SNEAKO to Bradley Martin. His entire life is a lie. Is he cooking? What did Steve Doit say about me? We used to go to the gym together, and you think that if you would, let's see what he has to say.
I'm telling you, Myron's really good, and his Asian friend from China is also really like a master, grandmaster.
Yeah, Steve, play with Brad, bro.
Me,
Wait,
Myron,
so speaking of SNEAKO being
Nico.
You know what's so funny about this? See, Brad is talking about playing Overwatch with Myron's Chinese friend, and Steve immediately thinks, Chinese? SNEAKO? He's just like you, chat.
Oh, Myron,
yeah.
Will SNEAKO be there? I don't know.
No, SNEAKO's not. He doesn't play.
Okay. How was that podcast? Did you stand on business with that motherfucker or what?
I asked him about the hypocrisy. Yeah.
What did he say?
You know, people rationalize.
This means that they have this conversation off camera. Did you stand on business? Did you talk about the hypocrisy? They were speaking about this before.
Oh, dude, the guy's job.
Why do you say?
Oh, dude, he's just so phony. And you can't lie to me. Like, bro, the SNEAKO thinks he's so much smarter than me to where he can just lie to me. Oh, Steve's dumb, I can lie. Dude, I get vibes and energy. I know when the mother lying or me.
Lying about what? What was he lying?
SNEAKO is a liar. So what did he lie about? I didn't say anything. I watched his almost every live stream. I didn't see those things. He's liar. Wow. Whoa. Let's see.
His entire life's a lie. We don't have to get.
My entire life's a lie. Is he cooking? He cooked? He exposed me. What did he expose me for? My entire life's a lie. Can you tell me, like, chat, what am I lying about? Tell me what I'm hiding. I don't know. I want to know. I want to know what the deep conspiracy theory is. I want all lies to be exposed in 2024. Diddy's beating women. The entire Hollywood industry is full of pedos. And SNEAKO's a lot. But what? Griffco. What did I do? You know the lie. I don't know. I don't know what I'm lying about. There's more. Steve Doit tries to convince Bradley Martin that SNEAKO's a terrible person. Like,
I'm gonna say it, he's a fake Muslim. On God. He's fake. He's a fake Muslim. That is it. And I know the Muslims, bro. I'm friends with them. He's a fake Muslim, bro. I swear. I don't know why. Like, I don't know if that's his only way to get people to like him or watch him, but he's the most disingenuous, non-authentic guy on the internet. And I'll stand by that, dude. Any day of the week. He is not authentic, disingenuous, liar, and he thinks he's smarter than people. He's really not that smart, dude. So, yeah.
So, did you have...
Bro, it's like we're just listening to men gossip about my life. Like, what is this Twitter space? I want to know the context of this. What is this Twitter space? Was this for, like, everyone to get together and talk about? How did this come about?
SNEAKO is a fake Muslim. How you can say that, Steve? I watched his lots of videos in this Ramadan, and he has spent whole month with Warner in Middle East and lots of Islamic people who are practicing Muslim. He goes to mosque every single Jummah day. It's mean Friday. So I know many things he does that's totally haram in Islam, and I think he's trying best to become a better Muslim. He's spreading Islamic dawah, and he doesn't want to do haram thing in his life because he's Muslim right now.
Doesn't this sound like you see the movies where, like, women sit around, they're getting their hair dried? Oh, Susan, he's fake. He's the worst. I swear, he's the most disingenuine. I know. And I heard he doesn't call his mom. No! I swear, his entire life's a lie. I heard he got plastic surgery. No, he did not. His lips are fake. Susan, his entire life's a lie.
Have him on the pod, Bradley.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
yeah.
had him. I just had him and Myron. Him and Myron on.
Oh my god, best podcast ever. Dude, you're talking to a fake phony guy, Brad, and you know it.
Yeah, Brad.
Bro, he's just this Twitter space is Steve trying to convince his friend Brad that I'm a phony, terrible person. Come on, Brad, say it. SNEAKO, say it, Brad. Come on, man. You know it, dude.
What kind of vibe did you get off Nico?
Bro,
I mean, he
Brad
didn't
knows
mention
he's
me.
fake. Brad knows he's fake. Bro, Brad, keep the same energy on. Bro, I'm talking to you guys like we're not even live right now. Keep the same energy, bro. You know he's a phony.
Yeah, so I did listen to this before. I want to play this one more time.
No, keep the same energy, bro. You know he's a phony.
This means that that they talked about this, but I don't think that. I think they had a conversation. I think Brad was probably like is SNEAKO really like a real Muslim? And he was probably talking about the fact that he's seen me in the casino before, right? Dana White was there, all the people were there, or like after the UFC event, I was at the club, right? There was a big party. Sean O'Malley won, and all my friends were there, so I went. Okay, does that make me a perfect Muslim? No, bro. Does that justify like gossiping? No, but I think it's good in a weird way. I'm trying to see the best in this. I think it's good that guys like this are questioning my faith, because I think it does push them to be better as well. It makes them reflect about their own content that they're putting out there and their own decisions and how they can be better as well. I think that's why they're here, or Steve pretty much is gossiping about this, because seeing me speak about God more and talk about my faith makes them think about how they could be doing better. That's the good, and I see it. Like, I'm not upset about this. Yeah, let's keep watching.
Come on.
I mean, I question him about that. Like,
But
I
you
said,
know
hypocrisy.
he's a bro. He's gonna fight, but deep down inside, you know he's a phony. Come on, be real.
Come on.
Come on, you know he's a phony. We don't need to beat the bush here.
It's beat around the bush, Steve. You don't beat the bush. You beat around. See, beating a bush would.
You're not an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, I know I'm not an idiot, but obviously no one's perfect, right? Like, there's that reality in it. Like,
Obviously, he's right. No one's perfect. So SNEAKO is not perfect, and that's why he's not fake Muslim. And I'm not also fake Muslim, because I do sometime bad thing. It happens.
is he?
No, he's
does
a
he not
phony.
practice?
He's just. It's almost like he's begging Brad to hate me. I don't know. I mean, this is very feminine behavior. I don't think that men should be doing this. I don't think that, especially publicly, this is strange. Like, behind the scenes is one thing, but doing this on a public platform, like publicly saying that I'm a bad person and trying to get people to turn on me, especially like people that I like Brad a lot. It's just very strange behavior. And it's very specific to the entertainment industry. Like, and the fact that people do completely attach their value to how many fans they have. You guys see how strange this is, right? And I pointed this out on Brad's podcast because Brad asked me about this. He stood on business, but he asked me a genuine question. He's like, what about the hypocrisy, right? You call yourself a Muslim, which I am. I am a Muslim. I pray every day. I went to Jummah, and I don't like having to talk about this stuff, but it's like people call me, they try to discredit my faith so much that it's like I kind of have to speak about this because this is, if you're a real Muslims in here, this is like one of the most insulting things you could say. This is one of the most insulting things you could say to a Muslim. But, I'm a revert and I come from this world. These people knew me before I reverted. So it's like, I don't know, they have like this weird hatred. But imagine, for example, like Connor calling Habib a fake Muslim. It's on site. This is what, like, insulting someone's faith, is extremely disrespectful. So I do have to talk about what I do as well in order to defend my name. Like, do you guys remember during the month of Ramadan when I spent the entire Middle East praying and doing content with sheikhs and students of knowledge? It's a whole month. I left the country and I met all of the most influential Dawah people. All of them. I saw a couple of streams, I had them all in the same room having real conversations. Not only that, we raised $100,000 for Gaza.
Allahu Akbar!
We raised $100,000 as a community. We got together and we raised $100,000 to feed children in Gaza because zakat is one of the most important pillars of Islam. That's how you get into heaven. And I don't even want to. The only reason I'm talking about this is because they're trying to say, like, what do they need me to do to prove I'm real? One, I don't care about proving I'm real to people that promote alcohol, gambling. Like I don't give a if they think I'm real or not. It's really the audience and public perception, right? And also for other people to come to Islam well, to know that that it's not something that I'm lying about for views. One, if I was lying about this for views, do you realize how much money I sacrifice? See, the reason that Steve's upset in the first place is because I talk about how I rejected a gambling deal in order to pursue my faith. And that really pisses him off because he took the deal, because he sold. He said, I don't really care about that. I'm going to go and promote this to my audience. It doesn't really matter what the consequences are. I said no, and I talk about that frequently. That's why he's mad. I wasn't even talking about him. This originally started when I was talking about XQC, and then he jumped in because he's really upset. And so when I see people talk about it, I really want a lot of people that are interested in religion. I want them to know that they don't have to think that it's like something disingenuous. Like, their faith is something personal. And right, I do speak about it, but for me to be, if I was going to talk about that, I'm sacrificing so much content. If I play music in the stream, they say it's haram. If I free mix with girls, they say it's haram. I can't promote gambling, can't promote, you know how many, chat, I got a deal, I got an offer yesterday. Wallahi, I got an offer yesterday. I'll say it. I got an offer yesterday from Rumble. It's like, hey, do you want to promote Prize Picks? I said no. Prize Picks isn't even specifically gambling. I think it's like sports betting or something, but it goes against what I do. Right? There are a lot of people on Rumble will do it because it doesn't go against, but it just goes against what I believe in. There was another guy I met at UFC 298. He came up to me when I was like walking in the seats. He even tweeted at some of these people. They said, I offered SNEAKO a gambling deal, and he said, no, I don't do gambling. That was public. They don't speak about that though. But just yesterday, I got the deal. I got twice. Wallahi, I got offered gambling deals twice today. The second one was SNEAKO is now doing gambling deals with people that do vlogs on X. Free sauce. The vlogs on Twitter are going to start blowing up a lot. They're making an algorithm. They're changing the UI so that you can start. They're starting to compete with YouTube. So you're going to see a lot more vlogs on X. And a lot of the creators that are inside, they know this. They have already made deals with SNEAKO. I was offered, hey, do you want to do a deal with SNEAKO to do vlogs on X? Sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. You know how much more money I'd make from that? I would make a lot. Not all these creators can say the same thing. And I don't say this to be better than them. Like, that's why they hate me. It's because they think I'm saying this to be better than them. I'm saying it so that I could show the people that watch this that there's an alternative. You don't need to sell out completely. You don't need to do that to become rich and influential, to have an audience that listens to you. You don't need to be a degenerate to do that.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the guy does on his personal.
And I thought it was very, stop bragging. I'm not bragging, bro. I'm clearing, all right, bro, I don't care. Mr. Martin says, it's always been so strange to me to hear that people can't stand for something unless they reach some unrealistic perfection. Shaming from lazy, hedonistic quitters. Exactly. This is the dumbest argument. Well, this is the dumbest argument that I see. And Mr. Martin, you pointed out. And so I talked about this on Brad's pod. Brad's like, oh, what about the hypocrisy? You know, I saw you in the casino before. The standard, the criticism is really stupid. No human's going to be perfect. If you want to look for an example of a perfect person, or if you want to look to follow somebody by example completely, look to Prophet Jesus and look to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Those are the only people that you should really look to. The prophets, Prophet Jesus, Prophet Muhammad. To look at a Rumble streamer and think that I'm going to be perfect is one of the most infantile arguments to follow. Why would you think that because now that I'm a Muslim, I'm going to be perfect? We're all susceptible to mistakes. And that doesn't discredit it. I see a lot of the non-believers, they always say, well, the reason I'm not religious is because I've met Christians who aren't perfect. If you met Christians that are not perfect, hey, look at the Bible. Go to church and pray more. Why would you look to the people that are imperfect and then decide your faith based on those people? We all know that people are going to make mistakes. How stupid is that? Let's keep watching. There's more. It's really Steve will do an attempt to convince Bradley Martin to hate SNEAKO. I hate SNEAKO. I'm a SNEAKO hater. Let's see.
His social media presence is phony, right? We can agree on that.
Because of which part? Because that he talks about being a Muslim.
No,
And then he, like,
everything he
gambles and
says. He's not authentic. Can we just agree on that?
I don't even think he knows what authentic means. And anyone saying that there's beef, I have no beef. Do I look upset? Do I look like I hate anyone here? I don't.
In all ways.
I
mean,
genuinely
In all
cannot-
ways, online, he's not authentic. That he doesn't post content being, okay, I'm posting my genuine self. I'm posting whatever it takes to get views. I'm posting, like, it's like he's not authentic.
but he
Bro,
does also say a lot of shit that a lot of people are afraid to say. That's for sure too. Like,
I just know people, bro, and I think my superpower is like the human interaction, like telling when someone's not.
If you had a superpower to tell when someone's bullshit, then you wouldn't have gotten scammed by 6ix9ine for years, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You have a superpower for vibes? I don't. What?
And bro, he's bull. I don't hate people, bro.
My superpower is SNEAKO's bullshit.
And especially, you think I'm gonna hate someone so much, like miles below me, too? Like I'm hating on him because I genuinely hate him. You think I get clout from SNEAKO?
Okay, bro.
No, bro. The guy's a loser.
Sure.
Like I'm hating on him because I genuinely hate him. And if
it's in.
Steve will do it, genuinely hates you, then you have a problem. I'll promise you that.
Wait a minute. Who are you? Oh, you are a gambler who is doing gambling on live stream and steal money from people who have not a good amount of money in their life, and you are saying I have a power how to see people. I know who is correct and who is wrong. Wow, that's a good powerful things you have. Ooh, I'm surprised for that. He has a power. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's why SNEAKO is a fake Muslim. And he's a liar, he's not authentic. And that's why I have to say to you, brother, why you were doing gambling on your stream, and that's why you banned from YouTube. Yeah, that for that. And SNEAKO is doing great. He doesn't promote any gambling thing. He doesn't want to lose anything, any moral value in their life, especially Islam. He doesn't want to do haram thing. Who are you, brother?
But bro, he's talking about. Did he just have an out of body experience? Did he just leave his body?
I promise you that.
Wait.
And if Steve will do it, genuinely hates you, then you have a problem. I'll promise you that.
He actually thinks he has superpowers. Yeah. Okay. Let's break this down, and then we can move on. Okay. And then we can move on. Because there's no beef. I genuinely, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I think Brad actually knows that this is dumb too. I think he's listening just like, Steve's drunk. Like, Brad's listening, he's like, oh my God, I'm gonna be dragged into another beef. Like, oh my God, I just want to go play Overwatch. Like, guy's like, oh man, I wanted a game. Steve, can we just play COD? Like, I don't care. Oh my God, I'm 34. I don't want to hear about this drama. Just want to lift weights. I'm 260. I don't care, Steve. I don't.
I genuinely hate him.
Okay. Steve, you genuinely hate me, but the reason I don't take this seriously, I don't care, is because I don't think you genuinely hate me. One, the only people that I've ever said, in my life, the only people that have ever said that they hate me were women that were in love with me. Like, I hate you. And hate and love are the polar opposites of the same thing. Like making somebody feel that emotional about somebody else, it comes from a place of passion. One, I think it's very, very zesty to hate another man. Bomboka! I don't think I've ever said like, I genuinely hate you. Like, why do I make you feel that way? I make you feel something like that. Two, I don't even think he actually hates me. I think Steve hates himself. Let me explain this. I think he saw me when we YouTube around the same time. We're the same age. And it's like what I'm doing is kind of a reflection of himself. He hates the fact that he has to promote gambling, prostitution, alcoholism, and transgenderism in order to get views. Right? He needs to give away a bunch of money in order to make his audience happy. And he sees that, you know, he really hates the fact that he got banned. I think he's been resentful ever since he got banned on YouTube. I think he sees the fact that I can talk about things and I don't need to give away money. And it's like, there's resentment for the fact that he needs to do like big spectacles in order to get an audience. If I'm wrong, then I would love to see it. Also, I think he hates the fact that he's controlled by the Shahidi brothers, two Jews who pretty much tell him that he needs to promote these things in order to make a bunch of money. And deep down in his soul, he knows that what he's promoting is not good. If he thought it was good, then he wouldn't get so upset about this. Like he would see me reject the gambling deal and he'd move on. Why does it matter that I reject the gambling deal and he accepts it? Because deep down he knows that there's something wrong about what I'm doing. That my audience is getting worse off of what I'm promoting. I'm promoting alcohol and their health is declining. I'm promoting gambling, they're losing money. I'm promoting prostitution, they're losing testosterone. I'm promoting transgenderism, they're confused. I think that's upsetting. And I think he sees like what I talk about Palestine quite a bit, and they know that, you know, the people that control, I'm friends with a lot of the Nelk boys, bro. I like Kyle, I like Salim, but let's be real, bro. Like the Shahidi brothers, they own Happy Dad's alcohol, and they're Zionist Jews, right? They've tweeted, I've seen them, that they show allegiance to Israel. And so they're pretty much boxed in for how much they can say. So they don't have freedom of speech. They're not allowed to say this. They cannot say free Palestine because they are owned by Zionist Jews. And if you hate that, then be honest with yourself. Don't say you hate SNEAKO. Say that I hate this fact that I'm trapped. That I do not have, even though I'm canceled, I still don't have freedom of speech. Even though I'm canceled, I still need to promote things that are negative to society because I still want to get rich and do these things. And I'm confused. I'm 25 and I'm sick of promoting degeneracy. I want to do something better. I want to promote something good. I see what SNEAKO's doing, and he's actually attempting, even though he's not perfect, to do something good, and this makes me feel inferior, and I hate myself for it. I don't hate SNEAKO for attempting to be better. I hate myself that I'm trapped in this life of degeneracy. Do I want to do better? Yes. That's why he hates me, because he's yearning. His soul is yearning to do better. And that's why he wants to speak about God. And even though he's saying, I genuinely hate SNEAKO.
You think I get clout from SNEAKO? No, bro. The guy's a loser.
As a Muslim, I still want to speak to him off camera about Islam. I do. Wallahi, I do. I have no hate in my heart. And this is why I named my community Love Speech. Right? I call it the Love Speech community because I don't believe in hate speech. I believe we should say things that are deemed hate speech, but everything that I say and everything that we believe in over here on this side, on this community, is love speech. We love everyone. We want to do better. We want to promote good things. We want to make the world a better place. We want to use our platform. We want to use our voice to impact people positively. We don't believe in all this misinformation lies. We don't believe in the censorship lies where they say hate speech is silence you. We believe in love speech. Everything that they say hate speech is all a psyop to get us banned, because what we're really speaking about is the truth. Steve, you hate me, I will still speak to you off camera. Wallahi, I would. And he doesn't, like, this is the last time we spoke. I saw him outside the gym, and I walked down to the parking lot. I said, hey, Steve, you want to talk? I had no cameras. I had no security around me. I didn't even think I had my gun on me. It was just him. It was him walking to his car. He had a security, he had all this stuff. And I walked alone. I left the gym. I walked in the parking lot. I said, Steve, let's have a conversation. Let's talk. He said, no. He looked at me with this hatred and then drove off. And so now he's yapping and gossiping on Twitter Space about how much he hates me, and he's trying to egg people on to hate me even more. So as a Muslim, our job is to spread dawah. If you don't know about Islam, our job is to spread the message of God, even to our people who consider themselves our enemies. And, you know, I genuinely hope that you're able to find God, because you have access to a huge audience. I've seen it. Like, I've hung out with Steve quite a bit. Like, we used to be friends. And this has happened quite a bit with me. But I've been to events. I've been to, like, Nelk Boys events, and I've seen the way that, like, the response he gets from like white Americans who are, you know, drinking and partying and full send it, dude. Woo! Full send it, dude. I've seen that. And I know that he has a big impact on the culture and on these people. So if he starts to go closer to God, then think about how many other people are gonna follow it too. Think about this.